On Saturday, Manchester United host Brighton and Hove Albion in the Vitality Women's FA Cup semi-final, where both teams are hitting new heights, still standing at the latter end of the tournament. While United manager Mark Skinner has experience of an FA Cup final, once before in the 2017-18 season with Birmingham, he strictly prohibits his side from thinking too far ahead. Despite the Reds sitting top of the league table and the Seagulls bottom, the magic of the FA Cup cannot be denied, and Skinner is under no illusion that another management change at Brighton could throw a spanner in the works. It's also United's first time making it this far in the competition in their history. He said, "We're not at the final, and for us to think of anything other than the very difficult game that we have with a new manager and whatever influence Mel Phillips can have." Read more related articles. We would love to get to a final and to compete in a final and win finals going forwards, but we've got a very difficult task ahead of us, and the mentality from my group is that we go and hunt any opponent that stands in the way of us, and that's the mentality I want us to have from now until the end of the year. I genuinely mean that. I want us to turn up our heat on every opponent, knowing that the one we will face this weekend, Brighton specifically, will be very, very difficult to play against, so we'd better be ready for that. Before the international break, United put 4 past Brighton in their league campaign. Leah Galton opened the score within 12 minutes and doubled the lead just past the hour mark. Rachel Williams made it 3, and the fourth came a minute later from Lucia Garcia. While the clubs face each other with back-to-back fixtures, Skinner expects a hard day at the office come the weekend. He said, "I think Amy Merricks did a good job balancing, so I think she will know the players and help Mel settle in and bridge gaps. It will be very difficult to impart a new style of play, but definitely new ideas and definitely a freshness. It wasn't an easy game at all when we played them. I just expect them to be streetwise, to have learnt, and so we have to be ready to adapt to anything that we can in this game to exploit them. It's a tough ask, but just because of their league position, we won't be taking Brighton lightly at all." Skinner had 12 players away on international duty: Alessia Russo, Ella Toone, Mary Earps, Maya Le Tissier for England, Aoife Mannion for the Republic of Ireland, Martha Thomas featured for Scotland, Hayley Ladd and Safia Middleton Patel for Wales. Adriana Leon and Jade Riviere featured for Canada, Estelle Cascrino for France and Vilde Bo Riza for Norway, while Maria Thorisdottir and Lisa Nalsund are out with injuries. The latter is expected to return for the latter games of the season in May. With a quick turnaround to Saturday's clash, Skinner wants to set precedent for the remainder of the season early doors. On Thursday, everyone is back as a collective. We will have a team meeting. We will reiterate and have a preview of Brighton because we've got to turn it around very quickly. It is fortunate that we have just played them, but actually on our pitch it is a bit different. The game will be different. The space will be bigger and the ability to go one-on-one will be there. It's about alignment and collective thinking, so putting us back on the same page, and we will do that with a meeting, but I will set my expectations from now to the end of the season. To reach the semi-finals, United got the better of Sunderland, Durham and Lewis, having scored a total of 10 goals and conceding 2 against second-tier sides. This weekend's opponents are yet to concede in their cup campaign after a 7-0 win over third-tier West Bromwich and 2 wins over championship sides Coventry United and Birmingham, 5-0 and 2-0. Manchester United vs Brighton and Hove Albion will kick off at 17:15 on Saturday, April 15 at Leigh Sports Village. Live on BBC Two. Read more related articles. Read more related articles. Read more related articles.